everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Dinoblood. As you can clearly see, we are doing something different. I am playing 100 Days Hardcore Minecraft in a dinosaur-infested mod pack. Will I survive, or will I face an end to my life? And my goals are simple. Find and take over the visitor center, kill a T-Rex, and then eventually tame a dinosaur. Will I be able to do this? Will I die? Just a quick disclaimer saying that the dinosaurs do not spawn in immediately. The game developer made it that way, so people that are just trying out do not die immediately. Just saying, if you don't see any dinosaurs, because it's coded that way. Just before we go into that content, I am going to quickly show you that I will not be cheating. I am actually on hardcore, and you can clearly see that I do not open or turn on cheats because the thing is blanked out and I cannot do that. So, day 1, I spawn in on an island. I cannot stress this enough. I spawn in on an island with very little resources. Yes, that's perfect for me. My first priority was picking up dirt, and that reason is because this mod pack is a survival mod pack, meaning that immediately don't focus on building a house, focus on survival, meaning that you need the basic needs like tools and resources, which I do not have since I am on an island. There was also a very specific reason why I picked up those dirt. But before I tell you why I picked up that dirt, I will need to tell you this really quick. If you look right there, you can see that I am technically on day 0. Which means that if I were to survive till day 0 all the way to 100, I would have survived 101 days. Therefore, I'm gonna count day 0 and day 1 as the same day. I used the dirt that I mined from the ground to make a book, to get all these other books to help me survive through this hellhole. And after figuring out that I needed sticks from the Dominion guide, I needed to use sticks to make a crafting table, to make an axe, to cut down trees, since you cannot cut down trees normally in this game mode. You need to use a flint axe, which is made by gravel, but I needed sticks, which weren't on this island. Well, I shouldn't say that there was no sticks. There was 3 sticks, which wasn't enough for me to make what I needed to make, because I needed to make a chisel, eventually make sticks to make planks. But there wasn't any, so I decided to go swimming across the ocean to the other island, because I realized through the map that there was another island. When I got to the island, I realized that there was only one tree. There was only one tree. There was no sticks anywhere to be in sight, and that's when I saw a whole bunch of bamboo, which I remembered that from the Dominion guide that you could use bamboo to make what I needed. So I quickly cut down all the bamboo, and then for some reason I decided to go swim back to the other island. I don't know why I did that, I just did it. You might also notice if you look on the bottom that I only have a few hearts. I have to gain those hearts by eating various different kinds of foods that will give me nourishment. And with enough nourishment, I will therefore gain more hearts. Using the bamboo that I gathered from the other island and the chisel that I made previously, I make wood to make a crafting table, and then I go off to find some gravel to make myself a flint pickaxe. But everywhere I looked, there was no gravel anywhere. So then I decided to go make a boat, to go sail the seas, to find a different island, to eventually find some gravel. That's a shark. That's a shark. Where'd he go? Oh, sorry. I was looking at my other screen. What's going on? Where'd he go? It's a squid. Where? I can crouch in a boat. Yes. It was night till I found an island, and I would have gone on it, but instead there was a whole bunch of creepers and skeletons and zombies on there. And remember, I'm on hardcore. If I die, I'm die for good, and this would be a short-ass video if I died. So I decided to wait it out until I found an island literally made of gravel, which is, if you do not remember, the whole reason I'm on this boat. And also, if you can see, it's nighttime. Remember, it's still technically day 1 since I'm not counting day 0 as day 0. I'm counting day 0 and day 1 is the same day. Just to let you know again, just in case you skipped ahead. Which, why would you do that? So I had to make a new crafting table since I forgot mine on the other island. As you can clearly see by my disappointment and my mouse movements. So I decided to make myself a pickaxe. I also made myself an axe and a sword. It started to rain, so I had to put a block over my head so I didn't fucking freeze to death. And then I just sat there the whole rest of the night until morning. Hey, would you look at that? It's morning, still raining, and still day 1. Time to continue on my adventure. At this point in time, I just realized that I'm almost starving to death. And in hardcore Minecraft, when you starve to death, you're fucking dead. So, you guys couldn't tell, but I was panicking at this point. And then this guy came out with his little stick and was like, hey man, I want to be friends with you. So I killed him and ate him. After nearly dying, it was a time for a whole bunch of bird murderers. And it was off to the next island because there was no more birds to kill. I mean, if you were me, the grind never stopped. This next island had a whole bunch of sheep on it, so I decided to be really nice. I wanted to have peace, and I wanted to shear them off. And then I got tired and then murdered every single one of them except for the babies so they could watch everything. After sheep genocide, I saw some copper on the wall and mined that up. Then I made a bed, dug a hole in the wall, cooked some mutton. Then I was on the road again, finding myself a beautiful, beautiful island. Night quickly approached, and I fell asleep.
Hey, it's officially day 2. I've made it this far.
Nothing ever happens on day 2. God fucking damn it.
I nearly died on day... all because I was dehydrated? That would have been an embarrassing way to go. Just dies. Hell, I even seen a fucking mob spawner on my way to hill that I excavated and then put a house on top of. So I guess that was good. Using the seeds that I got while I was out on my little adventure, I planted and started my little farm that was handed me by that house, and kindly tested to see if I could trample it. Sadly, I couldn't. After doing that, I went inside the house, gave myself a little look around, and opened up the whole chest, and yeah, the game developers, what they did is that they gave you that little blueprint that I had at the beginning of the video, and that was to basically build your own house, and that has resources in it to help you survive. Resources being armor, tools, which are stone, which only have like 2 durability on it, and food, which if I cook up the food and I actually eat it, that will give me a chance to kick more hearts. After cleaning my inventory and somewhat organizing my chest, I decided to go down into the caves. And when I got to the bottom of the ladder, I opened the chest that was down there, and there was a whole bunch of resources down there, so I grabbed it. And then I broke a block. The block that was in front of the ladder. And I saw a big ravine, so I decided to open up that big old hole again. And there was a lava, like, everywhere. So after finding out that I didn't want to fucking die, I made an actual surprising discovery. I go up this thing so fucking fast. Oh my god. If you are currently wondering what I'm doing with the furnace in my hand, I am putting it outside because in this mod pack, if I were to put a furnace in my house, a whole bunch of gases would fill up and kill me. There's also pollution in this world, and too much pollution will cause acid rain, which is a big problem. Nothing really happened the rest of the day. I mainly tried to figure out how to start the smeltery so I could get more materials to get better items and shit. And that's the end of day 2. Yo, I made it to day 3. This is a fucking surprise to me, because if I just play regular Minecraft, I just die on the first minute. So, you know, that's good. So, what I really did this day was just figure out how to continue how to make the smeltery. Went out and got some sand, drank some water so I didn't fucking die again, like I almost did in the middle of the fucking forest. I used the sand, gravel, and clay to make grout. 2 stacks of grout, so you know, that's yes. I go outside with the grout and put it in a furnace. Then I realize I don't have any coal. And my pickaxe is broke, so I use the flint in my chest to repair it, and then I head down to go find some coal. I played it very carefully, decided to put cobblestone all around the lava so I didn't fucking burn to death, because again, this would be a really short-ass video if I died on day 3. Also, while I was upstairs, I decided to make a whole bunch of spare pickaxes, and put them down there, and then I went up the ladder. Whee! Using the coal that I got from the mines, I put it inside of the furnace, grabbed some bamboo, and on my way back to my house, I found a fucking castle. Like, a castle.
Okay, so, I'm a little scared at the moment, because there is someone outside my house. Them. But that's not the thing I'm worried about. That thing right there. You can barely see it from the side of my screen. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What is that? Not her. What is she? I'm worried about that one too as well, because I kind of don't want to die. I got my grout cooking. No. I'm gonna. Okay, so they are friendly as long as I don't hit them. Yeah. Okay. I guess. I don't know. They both scared me, and I thought I'd.
So after all that, I decided to go up and check my furnace, and I had a whole bunch of seared bricks. I also decided to cook some bread. Using the seared bricks that I got from the furnace, I made some blocks so I could make my layout for the smeltery. And then I ate the toast that I made to gain nourishment, because again, if I eat enough nourishment, I'll gain hearts. I literally did nothing for the rest of that day. I went out, got some bamboo, walked around the perimeter of my house, and then I just sat in the house for the rest of the day thinking about what to do. I'm pretty sure I had stuff cooking. I couldn't really remember what I was, and I just went to sleep. That's the end of day 3. It's a new day. The day is day 4. I go outside and get some more seared brick, make another seared brick pot. Try saying that 10 times fast. And then I decide to grab all of my seared brick blocks, go lay out the layout of the smeltery. After starting the layout, I did my research on how to get other things to actually get the smeltery working, and I gathered materials for that, so I basically just did that. I made the smeltery control and placed that, then the rest of the day was me just running around, remaking the smeltery, getting more materials, making more grout, and then night came along, so I just went to sleep. Hey, it's day 5. Guess what? I'm actually using my notes this time. It's really fucking difficult. And literally on my notes it says, ran out of coal, had to go mining, made a smeltery table and tank. Also made a casting bin. Also, what I didn't mention in my notes, and probably should have, is that I found, while I was down in the mines, I found some diamonds. And I couldn't mine them up, because I need steel. I didn't have steel. That's for a different day.
I found diamonds. I can't really mine them since because of the fucking. What's that? Copper. Let me check for coal. I found diamonds though.
That's really all I did all day. I guess we're going on to day 6 right now. Day 6. Mainly just terraformed the side of my house. Not the whole entire day, though. Just as soon as I got up in the morning. You know, hard work. Hard work always helps things out through this era. After giving myself a better view whenever I look out the window so I don't see fucking dirt everywhere, I decided to grab the copper that I had cooking in the furnace and make myself a couple pickaxes so I can get the iron that was technically in my mine basement. And then I got the sudden urge to build an attic. I heard a strange noise in my house, which is a little scary. I expanded the smeltery as well. I also got myself some buckets of lava for when the smeltery's done. Also launched myself off of the fucking ladder like a torpedo. Then I found out at the end of the day that I'm almost out of food. I only have a couple potatoes left, meaning that I will slowly run out of food. But that was for another day. So I'm not dying yet. Day 7! It was foggy as balls out here. Yeah? But that doesn't stop me from taming the crops, yeah. Gotta keep myself from not dying. So I found out there's something called tacos in this game. I have myself a new goal in mind. Eat a taco. Also, while trying to open the trap door to the mine, I found out I could sit down on stairs, which is pretty fucking cool. So I decided to act upon that dream that I said yesterday and make myself an attic so I can put my bed up there. And other things, but mostly the bed. And done. Fine. Actually, it didn't take that long to build the attic. Didn't even take a couple minutes. I just needed to get more stone, which is already done, so then I struggled to get down the ladder. Don't bully me. I went down to the mines to get more coal since I ran out of coal and nearly drowned to death. Again, would have been a very embarrassing way to go. Here we go. Whee! By the time I appeared from the mines, it was already dark. Therefore, I took my ass to sleep because I was tired. Day 8, the day that nothing really happened. I made myself cooked myself some crab meat in extra furnace. Made some glass bottles so I didn't die of dehydration. The game crashed. That's where the really comes in. Game was fine. Not everything saved. Just the game crashed. That was the only really interesting thing that happened today. Okay, I lied. That was not the only interesting thing that happened today. I met this ugly motherfucker.
What the fuck was that?
And my copper pickaxe doesn't work. I need the smeltery to get this iron right here, which is later. And if things couldn't get any worse, the game almost crashed again. So I decided to go back up there since I couldn't find any luck with the copper pickaxe. And when I got up there, it was already dark, and I didn't want the day to get any worse, so I just went to bed. Off to day 9, I guess. Day 9, I actually got the smeltery to start working. I just didn't know how to use it yet. I put some materials in there, and then I went off to go expand my farm since I did need more food, and I was running really low. So I planted a whole bunch of crops in there, and then I tried to figure out how the smeltery worked. I actually tried to figure out how the smeltery worked for the rest of the day, all the way up till nighttime. Now on to day 10. Okay, so I think I might be dumb, because for this entire day, I was trying to figure out how to work this thing. I mean, when I looked up, it was dark out, and it was nighttime. And the entire day, I could not figure this out until it was nighttime. Then again, there's always tomorrow. So technically it's day 12, since day 11 does not exist. I forgot to record that day. But I did get the smeltery to work. As you can see, I am making myself a clay casks. Clay casks can only be used once, unlike aluminum and gold, which I do not have since I need iron pickaxes to mine those. Therefore, I can get myself permanent cast because currently I am making myself a pickaxe. After making myself a bronze pickaxe, I go down and I can finally get some iron. Yay! 13 pieces of iron is pretty good for 12 days. Looks like that's the end of day 12 on the day of 13. I put the iron that I gathered from yesterday into a furnace and then decide to make a whole bunch of patterns so I can make more tools with better material. Also, I make a whole bunch of clay casts so I can actually make the materials I can't make. But remember, clay casts only have one use, meaning every time I have to do it, I have to use materials to remake them. Also, using the iron that I got from mining, I make myself some leggings and a helmet. I then try to figure out how bread works. I ain't figuring all that out. Now it's time to get back at them crops. I'm getting rid of every single one of them and then replanting different kinds of seeds to try to get the best nourishment I can get. I'll finish planting them in the morning, but it's nighttime. Time to go to sleep. It's that new day. Time to go plant some more crops so I don't starve to death. And since I can't make bread out of wheat, I can no longer plant any wheat seeds, because I'm not going to do that. So I decided to plant everything else that could be planted, that I could eat, that can give me nourishment. As I already stated 20 times, if I get enough nourishment, I'll get enough hearts. Yep, today's the day. Today I'm going down and facing my fears. I'm going to go climb up that mine shaft and figure out what's down there. But I'm going to do it very carefully and methodically so I do not die. And this, again, would be a little bit longer video, but pretty short one nonetheless. Would you look at that? I'm here. I'm scared. There's vines everywhere. And lava down a hallway. So I decided to go down one branch of the mine shaft and take all the rails so I can put them in my smeltery and get the iron from them. I also saw a little crate which I broke and saw this massive thing. And then I got scared and saw a spider and ran away. So it turns out I got a capacitor of holding and an evoker fang, which I guess is good. Trying to figure out how to make steel now. If I get steel, that means I can get the diamonds underneath my base, meaning that I can get more and more and better tools. And I needed a whole bunch of shit to do that, a whole bunch of like crafting things that I did not have, so I just gave up on that and continued on my day. Even though I did try. That's gonna be for a different day. Then I crafted myself a shield so I didn't die, so I can block incoming attacks so I didn't die. I then put the rails in the smeltery, the rails that I got from the mine. I then made myself a silver pickaxe. And then on my way down to the mine, I realized that the level is flint, meaning it can't even get copper. So I just gave up on going down there. This was where I found out that I actually needed the smeltery to get every ore in the game, because I can't craft it regularly with sticks. I need a pure iron pickaxe. But alas, that's for another day. Hey, it's day 15. This day I decided to put everything I did not care about into the smeltery to actually get the materials I needed to make that iron pickaxe, which I planned to make today. Then I decided to make the rest of my armor with the iron that I counted out individually so I could have full protection. And with full iron armor, I decided to first put this tree back together the way it was and then go check out that castle. Never mind, there's a lot of bad guys there. I'm not gonna fuck with any of that. Then while checking my map, I found a fucking pirate ship! So I went to go investigate, killing hundreds upon thousands of animals. Back to killing more animals. Then I just focused on getting the materials to actually make an iron pickaxe to get the stuff underneath, the gold underneath my house. And boom, got the pickaxe done. And then I just mainly get the resources to get a shovel and then an axe. And then I light up the perimeter of my house, and then that's just the end of the day. Day 16, I get myself a iron hatchet and an iron shovel. Then I head down to the mines like any reasonable man would do when he got new equipment. I got myself some redstone and some gold. Then I head back up because I got bored. Well, almost out of food again, as you can clearly tell by the wheat that I'm eating. Time to go murder some more animals. Cooking up my food. Murdering animals is my favorite pastime. I try to figure out how cooling and heating packs work so I can put them in my clothes so I don't freeze or burn to death, because currently it is summer, meaning winter's coming, meaning I'm gonna freeze to death if I don't have anything to do about this. Something to worry about in the future. Oh, also, I'm ruining the planet, just like future mankind. Hey, would you look at that? I'm leveling up my axe. Now it's faster. And then for the rest of the night, I just focused on making a whole bunch of golden casts, meaning these ones are permanent, meaning that they have more than one use. Well, off to bed. Day 17, I still continue to make more golden casts. Now you may be wondering why I have my bed in my inventory, and that's mainly because I'm going to go find the Innovation Center and kill a whole bunch of animals, but mainly find the Innovation Center. So on my way, I killed a whole bunch of animals. And that's when I saw it. The first ever dinosaur that appeared on my series, a Therizinosaurus. I slowly approached it. I actually could not, at the time, I could not remember if these things were aggressive towards humans. Because I knew they ate plants, but I didn't know if they were aggressive towards humans. So I very carefully approached it, having my shield up. Then I gave it some berries. Then I went on my way. Yeah, you know what time it is. It's time for animal murder! After that, I decided to set down my bed because it was almost nighttime and I didn't want to get caught with my pants down. And while I opened the map, I saw this thing that wasn't fully grayed out. And from the top, it actually looked like an innovation center. So I kind of peed myself a little bit. And I marked it on my map. Then I went to sleep. Now it's time to go over there. I played it very carefully and gradually, because this world is a brutal one. I mean, I saw a lot of pretty things, and I saw a whole bunch of nasty things too. I mean, that thing, yeah, that thing will spawn wizards on me that will kill me. I also saw big ass bees. And then that thing that I thought was an innovation center was not an innovation center. It was a big ass bee's nest. Also saw a paleontologist. Stole all of his things, and then went home out of disappointment. When I get home, I immediately start cooking all of the meat that I got on my adventure, and then ate most of it. After putting my bed back, I struggled to get down the ladder again. Smell that? That's the smell of poisonous gases in the air. Yes, time to eat more food to gain more, God damn it, I want more hearts! While snooping around my little inventory thing, I found out there's backpacks in this game! So that's my main focus from now on. I didn't have enough. I need one more. I need more string. And I can get my backpack. Still focused on wanting that backpack, I decided to go down in the mines to kill spiders. I mean, there were no spiders, but leather liked to fall from the sky every now and then. I mean, there were no spiders, but there was gold. And then a zombie. Don't worry, he's still alive. Throughout my whole entire time down there were no spiders. But I did get a whole bunch of resources and materials and a whole bunch of other stuff to help me survive. So I guess that's good. Using a whole bunch of lapis and redstone, I decided to upgrade my axe and my pickaxe to get better luck and haste. I cooked the rest of my iron and put all of my gold in the smeltery to make more casts. Then night approached and I went to bed. Most of day 20, I didn't really know what to do. I mean, I had everything I wanted to do planned, but that was on a future date, because currently I'm recording this after already recording day 20, because I don't even know if I'm going to survive all the way to day 100 recording this currently, so I have no idea what I was going to do this day. I mean, fix my pickaxe. The only really couple interesting things that happened was that when I was investigating the little pool behind my house and broke something, I got attacked. And then I saw an ancient monument. Also, on my way to that monument, eel that I cooked for my adventure and I gained more hearts. Then when I got to the monument, I tore down that shit's mine. And I was thinking about exploring, but that was for tomorrow. Hey, it's a new day today, and I actually know what I'm gonna do. Today, I'm mainly just focused on trying to get some steel. But all the stuff that required for me to get steel, I needed to go exploring. So I just gave up on that and decided to go outside. And then my neighbor decided to come up and say hi to me, so I said hi to him. After a good cup of morning murder, I decided to figure out how machines work. Because, I need machines to survive in this world. After not being able to figure it out, I decided to go repair my tools. After repairing my tools, I decided to make myself an ingot cask from the smeltery. A gold one. A permanent one. After making that, I decided to make myself some ingots from the smeltery. And then I decided to get all the materials ready that I needed to make an iron sword. One that is stronger than the flint one I've had. Because I would struggle to kill a zombie with that flint sword. Night up first before I can grab the last piece. Don't worry, I'll grab it tomorrow morning. First thing I do today is make the tool rod and make my sword, which is 1% stronger than the current one I have now. Just Mom always said, 1% better is better. Yep, today was the day that I was going to start exploring to get better equipment for myself so I don't die, so I don't lose anything, so I don't get killed. So you can see right here, I was a little nervous, so I sat myself down on the stairs before leaving, staring at myself, wondering what was going on in my life. And then I went down the ladder. Oh, would you look at that? A spider! The exact thing I was looking for last time, but they weren't down here. After that, I decided to bring myself up to the mine again, because there was a lot of uncharted spaces up there, so that's where I was going. I decided to play it very safely, methodically, and slowly, going down each and every part and way till I found something cool. Like over here, I found a crafting table and a furnace. I don't know why they would be down here, but they were. Now, continuing on my mission to find... I don't even know why I'm down here. I'm just here to mine shit, do whatever. So I went down this one corridor that had a whole bunch of shit down there, so I just grabbed it. There was no chests, no nothing down here, so I just ran back out there to cook some iron that I got. After already starting the furnace, I realized that because there's pollution in this game, there's also deadly poisonous gases. So I tried to put it out and take out all my things. And then I realized, you know what? It's still going. So I decided to put it back in there, just might as well let it cook. And then I broke the furnace because I didn't want it to kill me. While down another branch of the mine, I found another fugly motherfucker. Killed him. Nothing was down that cave, so I just came back. At the end of the mine, there was a chest inside of a minecart. And so I wanted to quickly see if there was any booby tracks on it, so I quickly checked underneath it so I didn't die, some Indiana Jones shit. So then I opened it. And oh mama, there was a whole bunch of good shit in there. Not wanting to die immediately after getting new things, I went home. And when I got home, it was nighttime. So in the remainder of the night, I was just putting things away, and then I went to bed. Hey, look at that. It's day 23, I think. The days get confusing during this time because I was mainly down in the caves for most of these days. And I did actually mess this up, so I might have to go check the footage, but I'm pretty sure it's day 23. You guys didn't hear what I just said, is that I'm going back down to the caves again. I'm gonna go see if there's any more to explore. Because since I have emerald armor and a new sword that's actually pretty powerful, so after seeing a skeleton and thinking about leaving, I decided to fight him. I won. I murdered him. He has no more family to go home to. Hey, would you look at that? I found some treasure. It is mine. Everything is mine. That was pretty shitty loot. I am risking my life. I do not like this. Yes, more loot. Oh, it's even a bigger chest this time. And because my fat ass could not carry any more loot, I decided to go back upstairs. When I got upstairs,
it was nighttime. While I was putting all the things away that I got from my adventure, I realized that there was a whole bunch of spells and stuff that I got. I didn't really understand that. Uh, but that wasn't the thing that I was mainly concerned about. I was concerned about these glasses I got. I mean, look how fucking snazzy I look. Yep, I can't read. Well, looks like it's time for bed. Day 24. I start my day off by getting into a fight with two skeletons. And if you look over the horizon, you see a dinosaur. I'm gonna go murder some people. This isn't going well at all. Well, I'm never doing that again. How to put this creeper head that I killed right where it's gonna scare me every now and then. You know, that's gonna be really smart. Everything is fine. Nothing to worry about. Well, there may be pollution everywhere, but at least I could still hold a farm together. Also witness pollution actually happen before my eyes. Anyway, may or may not have just scared myself. No reason I'm putting this away. I made myself a bucket, then I went to bed. Started day 25 trying to make a cultivator so I can actually make dinosaurs. Because making dinosaurs means I can train dinosaurs, tame them, and then they could be on my side for battle. But I didn't have any sand, so I went out, grabbed some sand, moved the furnaces behind the smeltery, made the cultivator. I then tried to figure out how to make a fabricator, since it's the easiest machine to make, and might as well make it and figure out what it could be used for, how I can use it, da-da-da-da-da. So, that's what I couldn't finish it today, because night came along. I did get the machine frame built, though. Hey, would you look at that? It's nighttime, and now it's time for bed. Day 26. I put dirt in the shifter. Kind of looks like it says shitter, but you know. I also made the coil for that machine I was gonna make. Well, literally the rest of the day I was down in the mines because I was looking for copper, and copper was needed for that machine because I needed the gears for it. I didn't have any copper, so I just decided to go down to the mines. Nothing really interesting happened. I literally just got my hands on whatever I could find. Killed some things like this skeleton here. Then it was back to killing more things, and also more mining, because I need resources. And then I put all my stuff away, and went to bed, because it was nighttime! Day 27. Did absolutely nothing. Went mining the entire day, because then I needed more clay, and while I was down there, not clay, I was getting more copper. Well, also clay would also work, because I need clay too, but I was just down there getting everything. I got some couple of crates, and yeah, just down there all day. Also figured out how flight works, you know, because I'm God. Now, for the rest of day 27, while I'm down in the mines, enjoy this funky-ass music. That's the end of day 27. Day 28, decided to go figure out where I'm going, because I want to go explore to see if I can actually find the Innovation Center before day 100 arrives. Then again, there's always 200 days if you guys leave a like. Totally not trying to bribe you with the cookie that I put on the screen. No reason. Totally not having fun doing this hardcore world. I mean, you all should know me at this point.
We always gotta start the day off with a couple of animal murder. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty and beautiful, man. I just love nature. Alright, that's more food in the Hey! Where do you think you're going? Don't run from me! Wow, look at this hole. It's almost as big as your mom. Wait, is that copper? Yes, I found copper and I wasn't even looking for it. Copper acquired. Well, might as well go home since it's getting dark and I'm already so close to it. Well, it's time to go to bed. I also typed win in my chat, apparently. Ain't nothing like starting your day on a day like day 29, working on your farm. I also upgraded my shield to an iron shield, so it's stronger. I mean, look how snazzy I look. I got some glasses, an iron shield, emerald chestplate, no pants. Also, the reason that I was able to fly in that cave earlier is because of this air charm and climbing gloves that I got from a chest, that if I do a certain keybind, that I will be able to walk on air and climb up vertical things. Then I decided to put all my iron in my furnaces, you know, completely destroy this world of pollution. Made a designating farming chest for all farming tools and seeds and food. Turns out that shifter that I left on with all that dirt in there, turns out it's been hard at work. Got me a whole bunch of bullshit and stuff that would probably help me. Look at all my treasures I got from my adventures. Delicious. I even got a diamond! Not the kind from Minecraft, a kind that I could probably give to a woman and then they leave with the ring and then sell the ring and then I'm all sad and depressed later. And then I want to cry and then die, you know? And then, you know, and then she takes all my money, takes the kids, you know, and everything, takes the car and the dog. The dog doesn't even love me anymore. Sorry, that got a little carry away up there. Well, it's bedtime and time to go to sleep. I'm tired. More pollution is in the sky upon day 30, and I'm here to collect more iron, because I do not give a fuck. While I was on a walk, I fell into a hole, which actually made my heart sink, because I thought I was gonna die. But it turned out just to be full of water, so I didn't die, and I'm still alive, so we're gonna continue on the day. You know, like any reasonable man would do, after almost dying. Oh, would you look at that? A whale! Then for the rest of the day, I decided to try to fix up the side of my house, because there was a mountain whenever I looked out the window, so I decided to try to get rid of all that, place dirt, get rid of dirt, had to go fix my tools a couple times. Hey, it's time for bed now. Day 31, I had a plan today for my house, because, you see, it's small, it's running out of room, so I'm just deciding to expand it. Not upwards, not to back, or left or the right, I'm going to expand it downwards, yes, downwards. Mainly because I'm lazy, but yeah. So I started by removing the floor. I did have a problem with the ladder a bit, because I did crouch while I was breaking it, which broke most of the ladder, but it was fine. I did fix it. Yeah, look at me go. I'm filling up holes full of dirt, just like I did when I buried my frog in 2nd grade. Up next is the walls, and the floor, and the stairs to get out of my house. No! My dear friends, it's time for bed. On day 32, I'm going mining. That's it, mining. I didn't really get anything down there, except for, like, maybe a stack or two of coal. It was basically night by the time I got up, so I just put all my shit away, made some torches, and then just went to bed. So as you guys can clearly see in my inventory, I have a fishing rod in my hands. So, basically, the whole entire day, I was fishing. The whole entire day. It was actually pretty peaceful. I enjoyed it a lot. It got me away from, like, and trying to let me clear my head. Try to figure out what I'm going to do with my life. Try not to cry whenever I try to sleep at night. Yeah. Also, mainly it's because I didn't know what I was gonna do the next couple days, so, yeah. This was all the stuff I got from my adventures. Yep. Take a good long look-see. Y'all already know the deal. It's time for bed. Made an anvil, day 34. The reason I made this anvil and why I'm playing it outside is because I actually want to make the whole smelting furnace area into like this big machine factory thing. That's my big idea, my big plan. So I decided to get rid of all the stuff on the ground. And I was getting some
worked so hard. I was on day 40. No. You see, there was a very simple reason why the title was called Can I Survive 100 Days? Because I didn't even know if I could live or die. And I was wrong. I died. Near the end of 20 days, I started to get cocky and started doing riskier things. Started going out more. When in reality, I forgot what was important in life. The life. If you guys want more and want me to try again, please leave a like and subscribe. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, follow my Twitter, my Discord, and my Twitch. And I guess I'll see you all